How's Winnipeg been treating you so far, Garth?
It's been fantastic. Last night was, I'm so glad we get to do this after a show for the first time ever on tour, because now explaining to you what goes on,
I was there.
you've seen it firsthand. So it's so sweet. They just come and rescue you. You start a song, they finish it. You start the next one, they finish it. Two pina coladas last night was stupid. You just got started, and they had already taken it over. So that makes for a fun night, easy night, and I end up kind of watching them more than they watch me, which is a fun gig.
I watched your Facebook Live yesterday before you went on your show, and
Sorry
you
about
said,
that.
and you said that you wanted to do a lot of your older songs in honor of your friend who had recently passed. Now you have 3 more shows left. What can people expect for the next 3?
I think your thing is you always have to bank that someone's going to come to all of the shows. That's what you have to design your show for. So there's some way you got to make each show different for that one person, just so they can walk out here going, you know what, good for those guys, because I came to all 4, and all 4 of them had something different in them. There's a list you have to play, or they're going to be waiting for you outside after the show. So you're going to get your Thunder Rolls in, your Friends in Low Places, your Baton Rouge in. But at the same time, if you listen and you watch and you see those signs, you'll start to pick up what makes each show different, and that's kind of your job as an entertainer.
Lots of people want to know, where do you get your energy? You've done 6 shows in 4 nights. Here you're doing 4 shows in 3 nights. Are you pounding coffee? Are you pounding Red Bulls, tequila? Where do you get this energy?
No, you get it from the crowd. You saw it. Last night I came in on empty. You saw that. And they fill you up, and it just happens. Tonight, the main thing is don't save anything for the second show. Give it all for the first one. That second show will come, and that crowd is going to give you your energy to do what you do. So that's it. They just say your prayers and go out and have fun.
One last thing, tomorrow is Father's Day. What's the best advice you've received from your father?
From my dad? Oh, always just be yourself. Be proud to be yourself. Make yourself somebody to be proud of, you know. We had a poem from an anonymous writer that was always in our room called The Man in the Glass. And it talks about looking in the mirror. And my 3 daughters had that poem in their room. And I even had one thing with my daughter where me and her had to read it every night for about a month because she got on telling pretty good stories and tales and stuff. So I think that was probably the greatest thing, other than just the love and protection of my father.
With Trisha Yearwood. Trisha, I can't sing. I'm quite a tragic singer. I can make someone go deaf.
Really?
Yeah, no, it's really,
so
it's
when they
quite
say everyone
awful.
can sing, everyone can't sing.
That's a pure
Okay.
lie, and my mom reminds me every time I'm singing on the radio, to the radio. So I've always wanted to know, coming from an actual singer, what does it feel like stepping out on stage in front of thousands of people, and what does it feel like standing up there?
It's incredible, you know. As a singer, when I was 5 and 6 years old, and I just somehow knew what I wanted to do. I sang all the time in the driveway, playing, you know, not in the driveway. We had a dirt driveway that was a mile long, but just playing outside. I would sing all the time. So it was something I love to do. It feels good to do it, and that's why I always said that I never chose music. I felt like I was just called and had to figure out how to do it. I'd probably be singing 5 nights a week at the local honky tonk if I wasn't getting to do it on this scale. But it's a feeling that brings me joy, selfishly. And then when I see on this tour, especially when I go out and see the joy on the faces, I'm so filled with that. So it's incredible. It's the best.
And is that how you keep your passion for music? You've been singing for decades now, and you've been in the spotlight for so long. So how do you keep that passion, your love for music and performing? Because when I was at the show last night, and you have so much energy, and you're such a joy to watch.
Thank you. I think it's because it truly is something that I have always loved. I didn't get into the music business because I thought I wanted to be famous, or I thought this would be really cool to do. I really was like, I sing. It was torture as a high school girl, because of course we're all dramatic in that at that time anyway, but I was like, I want to sing. I don't know anybody. I don't know how to get, I didn't have a relative in the music industry. It was hard, because I thought, if I can't do this, I don't know what I'm going to do. And so now I feel so grateful, and more so the older I get, that I get to keep doing it. I'm always and as far as the passion, we just finished our Christmas album, so I'm excited about the next step. I want to make another studio album. So what song is out there that I haven't heard yet that I'm going to get to make mine, and go in the studio is what I love to do. So I definitely, I feel like if, with all the other things that I do, if I had to pick one, and it really is the thing that I feel like I'm supposed to do.
So switching gears a bit, cooking is a big part of your life. What do you guys do when you are in Winnipeg and you are really busy with all the shows? Do you get some time off, and are you able to go to restaurants here and try local food in any city that you go to?
Sometimes we do. The crew definitely, we kind of travel as a group. There's about 50 of us, and we usually, if there's days off, and these guys were here a couple days before we got here, because we got in late, we didn't get a chance to, and they sample some local cuisine. They went to a minor league baseball game here. If we can't, like on this trip, probably won't be able to go out. We'll usually say, hey, what's the thing? And if there's something here that we should try, and have it brought in so we can try it. Or get out to a park just to get out in the day. So we try to do that in every city that we're in.